What is up, you guys? Stevie here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my most worn fall/winter pieces. As you guys can see from the rack, we have a lot of items to get through. So in this video, I'm going to categorize each of these items, obviously in different categories. So we have tops, outerwear, accessories, shoes, and I think that's it. In this video, I really want this guide to just serve as kind of like a starting base point for your fall/winter outfit inspiration. A lot of these items are interchangeable. They can easily be like mixed together. And I think the best part about this video and all of these items is that they're super easy to style. They're classic, they're timeless. And again, they're just my go-to pieces for the fall/winter. I'm really excited to be partnering up with EVERLANE on this video right here. EVERLANE is such an amazing brand. You guys can find so many amazing like banger pieces on their website. Not only are they a sustainable brand, but as I mentioned, they have a wide assortment and a wide variety of pieces. And I definitely think that if you like my style, you will like the EVERLANE pieces that I'll be sharing with you guys in today's video. But as I mentioned, we definitely have a lot to get through. So enough rambling, let's dive into my most worn fall/winter pieces. All right, you guys, so kicking it off with category number one, we're gonna be talking about tops. So the first item that I want to mention is just a classic basic sweater. So as you guys can see, this is obviously a simple black sweater from EVERLANE. It features a really nice like athletic sort of cut on the actual chest of the garment, and it has a really nice French terry lining on the inside. You can easily dress it up or dress it down, and it acts as a really nice base point and base layer for your whole entire fall/winter outfit. These EVERLANE sweaters come in so many colors, and I think this is a great item and a great piece for when you just want to be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more casual. I personally would style this with just something simple, like maybe a baseball cap, some nice pants, and probably some sneakers for, again, that casual, relaxed look. And I think if you're just the kind of person who just wants to feel like cozy and comfortable during the fall/winter, I think a classic, simple French terry sweater such as this one from EVERLANE is definitely a go-to, and you can just never go wrong with this one right here. So the second type of top that I always wear for the fall/winter is a really nice knitted or chunky sweater. So this one right here is one of the newer items that EVERLANE just recently came out with. As you guys can see from the B-roll clips, again, it's a nice knitted wool-like material sweater. It's definitely more on the thicker side. So with that being said, I probably would style this up just by itself with some nice jeans and maybe a pair of boots or something. I think this could 100% be a really great standalone item for your outfit, but it also could act as a layering piece if you wanted some additional warmth and all that stuff. I love incorporating texture into my outfit, and I feel like if you had to play with texture for any of your outfits during any season, it would most definitely be fall/winter. It's just something about the wool-like material that adds that really nice richness and, again, texture to your outfit. I intentionally sized up on this sweater right here as I wanted it to just fit, again, a little bit more oversized, a little bit more relaxed. But the beauty of this type of sweater is it can also be dressed up as well. Maybe like a nice button up underneath or something if you're trying to go for more of like that formal look. So if you guys are watching this video and you're like, Stevie, I like the first one and I like the second one, but I kind of want something in between, this next top is definitely for you. And it is just a simple, classic merino wool thin sweater. So obviously this is from EVERLANE as well. And as you can see, I switched up the colorway definitely for something a little bit more bright. This is in their oatmeal colorway, and this color just gives me all the fall/winter vibes. It's a nice, again, base layer for your whole entire outfit. And you know, if you want to kind of bring in the more like lighter tones, such as like the oatmeals, the nudes, the tans, the browns, well, not brown, but like light brown, but you know what I'm trying to say. This type of piece is definitely where it's at. So this is what I would like to describe as a more dressier sweater. So as you can see from the first sweater that I mentioned, it's just a classic, simple, more casual, like more relaxed, almost sporty like type of everyday sweater. But this guy right here is a little bit more elevated, definitely more work appropriate. I could definitely see myself wearing this and just really, again, dressing it up nice, like button up shirt underneath, or maybe even like just a plain t-shirt, some trousers, and then maybe like a pair of boots and an overcoat. I think that's how I would go about styling this. So the fourth item that I'm going to be talking about is this button-up long sleeve polo in the same merino wool fabric such as the sweater. So obviously this is just like the polo long sleeve button-up version. And as you guys can see from the B-roll clips, this is most definitely a more smarter sort of piece. But in my opinion, I love wearing this super casually. So I personally would style this, again, just this piece right here, some jeans or some trousers, and then maybe even like some sneakers, a baseball cap, and an overcoat. I think there's something about mixing the casual pieces and the more dressier pieces and combining those two to get a really nice like in between. If any of you guys are like me, I love wearing button-ups, but I don't necessarily like the like rigid button-ups, you know, like just like the classic dress shirt. Like I like them, but I don't want to wear them all the time. So if you like that vibe, but you don't want to commit to the, you know, tucking in the dress shirt and all that stuff, and you want to just be a little bit more cozy and casual, I would definitely opt for a merino wool long sleeve button-up polo shirt such as this one from EVERLANE. So now we're getting into the more exciting stuff, things that you actually layer with. The first piece that I want to share with you guys is not necessarily an outerwear piece. However, I didn't think it was a top, so I threw it in here. And I'm gonna be talking about this half zip top slash sweater from obviously EVERLANE. The reason why I didn't mention this in the tops is because, as you can see from the B-roll clips, it's a really nice, thick, substantial piece that will most definitely keep you warm during the fall slash winter. I feel like I could wear this just by itself with maybe like a shirt underneath, and again, trousers or jeans, and probably dress it up with like some boots or something, and then maybe slap on an overcoat or a jacket of some sort over this, and that could definitely be like the vibe. I personally love like half zips or quarter zips of any kind because I feel like it adds like a nice sporty casual element to an outfit. If you're the type of person that doesn't want to commit to like a mock neck or a turtleneck, I think this is a really great similar alternative, all the while again keeping it casual, keeping it relaxed, and keeping it cool. Yo, not gonna lie, like holding the item up here is like kind of makes my arm sore. But the next outerwear piece I wanted to share with you guys is what everyone likes to call a shacket. The next piece is this guy right here, a really nice thick heavyweight overshirt style top slash jacket from none other than the EVERLANE team. The reason why I love shirt jackets so much is because it can be dressed up or dressed down. It's the perfect in between for like when you're cold but you don't want to like commit to a full size like actual outerwear piece. I think the shacket or the overshirt, whatever you want to call it, is just like that great in between piece. You can wear this again over like a mock neck or a turtleneck, or even over one of those first tops, like the sweaters that I was talking about in category number 1. And there's something like very, again, relaxed, casual, laid back about it, all the while still looking very elevated and put together. I personally own a lot of tops like this, and I swear to God, it never fails me. Even the top that I'm wearing right now would be classified as an overshirt. And yeah, like I said, I think there's just something about it. It's like cool, it's relaxed without doing too much, all the while still looking elevated. And that's definitely like my kind of style. I don't like things that do too much, but I still don't want to look like basic and boring. The next outerwear piece that I have is most definitely an essential. So this right here is just like my go-to hoodie from EVERLANE. It features the same like inside French terry material as the first sweater that I was talking about, but obviously in a hoodie version. Has some really nice drawstrings at the top. I intentionally sized up on this sweater right here because that's how I like my hoodies to fit, especially underneath a overcoat. I just think it's such a vibe. Again, it's so relaxed. That's just like my personal preference when it comes to hoodies. I don't like hoodies that are close to my body. They feel so weird. I just want to like breathe, like, you know what I'm trying to say? I think like up until this point, don't get me wrong, all of the items were still, you know, very casual and relaxed, but I think a hoodie is, you know, kind of one of those things that it's like, how do you elevate a hoodie? And I think I just described it to you. Again, it's all about just like adding in those additional pieces, such as like a pair of boots, an overcoat, maybe some like minimal jewelry or something, or like a hat of some sort. I think that's how you can really like up the ante with a hoodie, because otherwise, you know, just look kind of casual, which again, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think there's something about being able to sport a hoodie and still look like you're coming through with a drip. I definitely think like that's where it's at. Fits so well, and I would definitely recommend sizing up for, again, that more chill, relaxed, laid back sort of look. So this next outerwear piece is actually a piece that I got last year, but I never showed it to you guys, and EVERLANE still sells it right now. And it is this beautiful denim jacket in this really nice deep wash, like charcoal gray, almost like wash black sort of colorway. I love this denim jacket so much. I got it true to size, so I got it in a size medium because I personally wanted to wear this denim jacket like not oversized, not cropped, for like the first time. I wanted it to, again, fit true to size, and I wanted it to really just like accentuate my figure, because that's like not what I'm trying to get at, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I wanted it to hug me in the right places without looking too slim, and I didn't want to drown in it like oversized, you know? I think if you're the type of person who loves wearing jackets, but you don't want to commit to a really dressy overcoat, or you know, you don't really like the shacket or the overcoat, I think a denim jacket is definitely where it's at. It's such a classic, timeless piece that, again, you can dress up or dress down depending on your personal style. style. And this jacket from Everlane comes in a ton of washes. They have like a light blue version, which I also have. All right, you guys, and then the last outerwear option that I want to talk about is a STEVIE SALLE classic staple. I am always in this type of jacket for the fall/winter, and that is an overcoat. So this overcoat right here obviously is from Everlane. I have this charcoal gray one, and then I also have the navy blue one as well. I cannot tell you how much I love this overcoat right here. It fits me so perfectly. I intentionally sized up, so I got it in a size large because as you guys can see, I have a lot of layering options for underneath this overcoat. So with the overcoat, I really wanted it to, again, fit oversized and like really big, because I really want it to, I don't want to drown in it. Like, you have to kind of be a little bit careful with that in regards to the fit, but I just want it to not feel like tight. I want it to go over all of like the voluminous extra layering that I have going underneath. But to kind of speak to the quality of this actual overcoat right here, I think it's safe to say that it's a banger. It's quality. I've had it ever since last year and it still looks brand new. Again, I have the navy blue one as well. And I think there's something about an overcoat that just can really transform and make any outfit go from like, you know, maybe like a nice generous 7 or 8 to like a 10 or 11. I think an overcoat is one of those things that I've been saying it about everything, but it truly can be dressed up or dressed down. And I think when you're looking at this overcoat, you wouldn't necessarily see it as something that you can casually wear. But trust me, I wear it all the time with like sweatpants, a t-shirt, or just like a sweater, some casual like jeans or something. I think an overcoat is one of those things you have to really try to find and land like your fit and like your style and how you would like go about wearing it and stuff. And once you do, I'm telling you, it's a game changer. All right, so that was all the pieces from Everlane. So the third category that I want to talk about is pants. And I have two options for you guys. And these options right here are really my go-to styles that I gravitate towards, especially as of late. So the first option is just a really nice pair of sweatpants, and no surprise right here, these are the Cold Buxton sweatpants. This is like their iconic fitting sweatpants. If you guys are regulars to this channel, I talk about this probably in every single video. I have the charcoal gray one. I obviously have this black one. I have the light gray one. And I just think a really good fitting, well-made pair of sweatpants is so essential for the fall/winter, especially when you're trying to achieve a really like laid-back casual look, but you still want to, you know, look somewhat like you tried with your outfit, if that makes any sense. And I think the Cold Buxton sweatpants are definitely where it's at. Again, they're super well made. They fit really nicely on the body. They just stack on the body so nicely, and you can really tell like in regards to the thickness and the overall quality of the garment. It just feels so nicely. And I think a sweatpant kind of paired up with almost any of the items that I mentioned, like the sweatshirt, the denim jacket, the overcoat, even the hoodie. If you really were looking for something that you just, again, want to dress down, you want to relax, I think a really good pair of sweatpants is definitely where it's at. And then for something a little bit more dressy, something you can, again, be on your more elevated tip, you can dress up, I would definitely recommend checking out a pair of pants such as this. So these are the Zara Essential pants, and I have been living in these so much. They fit almost like a straight leg trouser, but they have a slight taper towards the bottom, and I'm definitely more on the shorter side. Shout out to all my short guys who be watching me and stuff, but nonetheless, I had to roll them up a couple times. But I love that look, especially paired with some really good boots, which I'll be talking about in a second. I definitely like pants that, again, offer that more like slim, almost straight fit. And I think I really have been vibing with the really big intentional cuffs at the bottom to really highlight the shoe that you're wearing for the fall/winter. I think there's something just so aesthetically pleasing about seeing a really nice pant with a really big cuff and then a pair of boots on the bottom. All right, you guys, reaching the home stretch here. The second to last category that I want to talk about is shoes. So I have a pair of boots, and then I have a simple pair of sneakers that I want to share with you guys. So for the boots, this right here is a pair of Prada combat boots that I was kindly gifted by the team over at Farfetch, and I have just been wearing these nonstop lately. As you guys can see from the B-roll clips, these are the boots that I'm pairing it up and styling all of the Everlane pieces with. I wasn't really a fan of combat boots before, and you know, when I really found the one that I wanted, which is this one right here, so when I really just tried it and I was like, you know what, like just grab it and just really try to like style it and pair it up with some things, and when I did that, I was like, yo, this is a hit. And I probably will be wearing combat boots for a while now that I know like my way around styling and stuff. I think a pair of combat boots is not only super practical for the fall/winter, for like the wet and cold days in those seasons, just gives that really nice and elevated edge to your overall outfit. Again, you could be wearing something super simple and then you have this combat boot at the bottom. I don't know, just makes your overall drip a little bit more interesting. And I think a pair of combat boots, again, is one of those things that you really have to try it before you knock it. My go-to sneaker for pretty much all year round would most definitely be a Nike Air Force One. Mine is definitely beaten up, but it is because, again, I wear it so much. You can really wear these shoes with pretty much any single thing. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. It definitely offers a little bit more like a casual sportswear aesthetic, but I think, you know, to each their own. Again, you can style it however you want. You know, don't take my shoes as an example, but I think if you kind of, you know, leave them semi-clean, I think it offers a more refined look to your outfit. Have a really nice drip on the top and you have some fresh like white pair of sneakers on the bottom. There's just something about that that looks really good to me. And not to mention the Nike Air Force Ones are super inexpensive and they go well with pretty much anything. So I'm a firm believer in the fact that if you have a simple, like fairly basic drip, accessories is definitely where your outfit is going to go from here. Again, like that solid 7/8 to that nice 10/11 or 12, you know, whatever you want to call your outfit. And the first option that I'm going to be talking about is a really nice statement bag. So this bag right here is from Juliette Emile. This is their box carabiner bag, and I got this a while back and I have been wearing it non-stop lately. I feel like, especially with the Everlane pieces, like I mentioned 1,000 billion 100 million trillion times, they're classic, they're timeless, and they're super simple. And I think there's something really nice about pairing those items with something a little bit more bolder and a little bit more unique, such as this Juliette Emile bag. I think that combination is just so good and is definitely like my style. To sum it all up, it's again like that casual flex, you know, like you don't have to try too hard, but you can tell like, you know what I'm doing. And then the last type of accessory that I want to talk about is a accessory I wear in every single video, and it's not my minimal jewelry, but also like this is also a really good option as well. But going back to the last like piece, I'm going to be talking about hats. I have this joke going on with my family and my friends that I pay X amount of money for a haircut every single week and I still wear a hat or a beanie of some sort. And I think the fellas who get a haircut often, you know what it is. There's something so icy and so smooth about just having a really fresh fade and then having like a cap or a beanie over it. So like from like here down, you know, you look like nice and smooth and put together. And then when you're wearing a hat, it's just like, there's just something about it. But anyways, the hat that I'm always wearing as of late is this right here. It's just a simple Prada cap. Definitely a little bit more on the pricier side, so it doesn't have to be a Prada hat in general. I'm just talking about a baseball cap, like from basically anywhere. You can go on the more cheaper end. You can get it from like Everlane and like those types of stores, or you can offer something a little bit more expensive, such as this Prada one. Another option that I'm always wearing during the fall/winter is a fisherman beanie. I feel like not only is the bag a really great outfit finisher, but so are these types of hat. I think if you're trying to, you know, really zhuzh up your outfit and really take it there, like, you know, really elevate it and stuff. So sometimes I'm in the mood for a beanie look, and then sometimes I'm in the mood for a hat look. It just really depends. All right, you guys, and that is it for my most worn fall/winter pieces featuring Everlane and a bunch of other gems that I had in my wardrobe. If you made it this far, as I mentioned, you are most definitely a real one. I really wanted this video right here to still be quick and concise, but still somewhat like on the more chattier end, because I really wanted to walk you guys through exactly why I always gravitate towards these types of pieces. They're interchangeable, they're easy to style, and they're classic and simple and just timeless pieces that not only look good like all the time, but they're really great quality as well. So again, shout out to Everlane for sponsoring this video and supporting my channel. If any of you guys are interested in checking out the items, I'll have links to everything down below. So hopefully you guys kind of got some inspiration when putting together your outfits for fall/winter. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this, and if you just want more inspo and more like daily vibes, definitely be sure to follow me over on Instagram. Make sure you do that because I'm always posting a bunch of good stuff on there. But yeah, I think that's it. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.